Good Lord, ride all the way. Godspeed, John Glenn. Okay, you're on clear. How you doing? My condition is real good, boy. Houston, you're looking okay for the instruction burn.
Welcome to Highness, and I'm Pete. Tonight, we're going to be doing some minor stream tweaks. Well, actually not stream tweaks, it's tweaks to my controller, to my buttons, and then maybe do a race, see how I feel. How you doing, poor little Demon King? Demon King music sound effects, I mean. This is over there, just doing some rearrangementing. Alright, so here's what we want to achieve today, is to use something called VoiceAttack, which is an automation software. So it actually takes your voice and converts your voice into either key presses to a particular game or a particular app, or moving your mouse around and clicking your mouse, that kind of stuff. That's VoiceAttack. And there is a thing you can do in VoiceAttack, which is VoiceAttack will receive, will detect a particular button press, and then based on which button you pressed, it will. You can make it do anything. I could press this button here, and I can make it shut down this PC if I wanted to. You know, Control Alt F4 if I press this button if I wanted to troll myself. Wide Awake! Well, welcome to the Wide Awake channel. So basically what we do is maybe go into... there's a couple of things I have to do. One is... Right now my buttons are currently mapped to trigger a control in iRacing. So let me show you what I mean. Drive. Okay, so we're in here, right? So look at this. If I get out... okay, so now we need to reset this thing. So if I go to the options, you'll see that if I go to controls, one example is... See where it says speed limiter right there, device to button 12? That is actually... Okay, so that's this button right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's this tiny little button. Maybe if I make it bigger, that might... Yeah, that's this button right here. And... what the hell? So what happens is if I press this button here, it's a pit limiter. And I need to actually reset the buttons so that what happens is whatever the original iRacing key press was for pit limiter, when I press this joystick, this little button here, VoiceAttack picks it up and then it sends a key press to iRacing. The reason why I want to do that is because there are these things called modifiers, and basically a modifier is like if you press Control and F4, or if you press Alt F4, it gives you the Control and the Alt are the modifiers for the F4 key. In the same way, I can press one of the buttons here, like this button here. If I press that and then press the same this little button here, that can trigger another key press. So that's the theory. So theoretically, I could, you know, double or even, who knows, more the amount of buttons I have available by using what's it called? But no, the other thing as well is I can have a standardized setup in iRacing and use voice meter to trigger and control all the... Anyway, it's a test. It's a test. It may flop. It may work. Who knows? We'll only know. I thought I might just stream it and, you know, we can all go through that journey together. So before we go forward... Yo, Dr. Bellix! Oh, hey, check this out. Scene chatting. Rig. I mounted it. I've sort of done this huge MacGyver job, and it's kind of it's full on. It's like hardcore connected to that. And then, but this is yeah, basically it's a prototype. This thing costed like $20. Fully did my head in, man. Like, I spent freaking way too much, and I bloody burnt myself. Like, I got little minor burns all over my hands. Oh, whoops. I turned the lights off. Okay, Google, turn on the lights. Did I turn the lights off? Hey Google, turn on the lights. Okay, the lights are coming back on. We're back in action, folks. So basically, this little button box is a super cheap and nasty prototype. This thing here is a base of a pot plant. These buttons are really annoying. They don't push in. They're not smooth. Like compare. Obviously, what these things cost. I think these were overpriced. I bought them from a local shop. Oh, please do. I'm interested to know what style you have. Anyway, so that's what's been new aside from other stuff. So drive and data. So what we'll do is I want to see what are the default key bindings. 12 millimeters. Well, give me a range. The kind of buttons I also do like are these tactile. I don't know if you can hear that, but actually, can you hear that? It's a really nice clicky. Yeah, these about 12. Yeah. You like the big round flat ones? Let's have a look. Scene desktop. Can I look at this? Oh, they are nice. Do they light up? No. I'd like the look of that. I actually have ordered a bunch of so the plan was this is supposed to be a prototype, and then I ordered a bunch of stuff online, and I'm just waiting for it all to come in so I can build the next version of this thing. Oh, you mean it's got like a metallic fin? Oh, stainless steel metal. Damn. Yeah. All right. Okay. No, this is a whole new level, man. I like it because what does it feel like when you push? Is it like is there a sense of like that tactile click at the bottom or wherever the thing is actuated? Like where that point where it actuates the switch? Kind of like your keyboard, your keys, cherry red keys and whatever. I'll keep that open and I'll see if there's anyone local that sells them. The stuff that I've ordered, I think it could be coming from China or Mars somewhere far away. Somewhere that takes freaking months. Engage. Yeah, but is it just a squishy kind of feel or is it click? I have a couple of styles too. Default iRacing key. Default shortcuts. It depends on what style I buy. Gotcha. Alright. Okay, so what we have here is another one. Let's have a look. Can you solder? Dr. Bellix? MAME. Hey, these are like the screw-in types. Man, I think... Yeah, I like the click ones. Because you know when you're wearing gloves, I just like the feel. They don't lock. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I've had the biggest. I've had the biggest trouble soldering just today. I think my soldering tip is completely. I don't know. I think there's carbon buildup or something else. Looking it up today because just solder isn't. It's first of all the tip is quite black, and every time I go and tin the tip, it doesn't get. Yeah. So I might have to either buy another tip or get that wool. I've ordered flux. I'm not using aside from the flux core. I'm not using extra flux. So, and I also learned because that's what I was doing a bit of research on why the hell I'm getting these issues. I feel what I've been doing is just leaving the iron on. I've just been leaving it on. Nah, you got to use the paste. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, so I'm waiting for that to come in. Hopefully it comes in this week. I'm sort of okay with my soldering projects for this week. Soldering. I'm not gonna do it anymore until I get the flux because it's so freaking hard. Just yeah, frustrating. What speed? So basically now, so what I want to do is going back to this thing. Trying to think what actual flux works like magic. Any wires you dip in it will soak up solder. Okay. What about solid core? Solid core. You know network cable. So what I've been doing is I've got like hundreds of meters of Cat 4, Cat 5 cable, or Cat 6, whatever. Right? Just that the solid core copper wire cabling that comes inside the actual 8-pin cable, twisted pair. I've been using that because I've got so much of it. I've been using that for my wiring projects. It's obviously very hard. It's very, stiff compared to just braided. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to see what buttons I've got here. Speed limiter. Yeah, because the thing is, this button box is connected to a Leah Bodnar board, a joystick controller, and that joystick controller has a row of instead of soldering, you just basically have these push. What's CCA? The Leah Bodnar board is not. You don't solder the points to it like an Arduino. You actually feed the wire into this little hole, and then you press the button, and then you feed the wire in, and then you let go of the little button, and then it sticks. Probably good to work with. Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeesh. Yeah. But I've ordered more like proper wire as well. So there's just a bunch of stuff that's coming in. I'm not going to make any more modifications or to this button box. I might even just keep this as a something. I don't know. It's cheap and it's cheap. The whole thing is like $20 worth of stuff. Maybe a bit more. I'm looking. Most wiring you buy on the internet, unless it specifically says CCA. Okay. All right. Okay. Pit speed limiter. Yo, Eric, how you doing, man? I'm well. Limiter. Pit. How you doing, man? I really don't want to. Trying to find what's the default keyboard mapping for the pit speed limiter. Or does it matter? Pit. Maybe for all intents and purposes, I might just do this. If I say we're gonna make it P. Oh no, we can't do P. I'll do Shift P. Okay, Shift P is pit speed limiter. Alright, so here's what we do. When I bring up Scene Desktop, Desktop. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe I'll do this. Alright, so when I come into this, I'll go to the iRacing profile, and then pit limiter. So what we do is we say a new command. Not bad, chilling. Nice, nice. Welcome to the stream, man. Pit limiter. So what's going to happen is, oh man, what's the ETA on your wheel? Which is that's the rim, right? The pit limiter. Okay, so when I press a button, so it's telling me here which button do I want to press. If I press this, and no, reset. Okay, if I press this button, this command will be activated when I press the button that you can't see, but if I press that button. And what does it do? It sends a key press. It sends a key press which is Shift P to, so Shift P, it sends a Shift P. So when I press that button, it sends a key press to which app, to send a command to iRacing. So let's look for iRacing here, iRacing Simulator. Okay, let's test this out. Okay, we'll apply that. Okay, in order to test this, I need to jump into the hit done. Alright, so now we're in the car. I'm going to start the car. Is it started? Oh. I'm going to request a new car. Okay, now let's go like that and like. Alright, so I'm going to hit the pit limiter. There you go. So that is actually engaged by my a button. So what's happening is, let's look at that again. So if you see, if I press the button, whoa, okay, it's what happens is bloody. Yeah, let me just move this. So if you can see, so I'm pressing the keyboard, I'm pressing the button, it's actually sending a key press to iRacing, which is cool. That's what we want. Okay, so the next thing is, I want to create a modifier so that if I press and if a combination of two keys, it actually, I can still press the same button. So let's go back to scene chatting. Rig. So right now, if I press that, it's engaging the pit limiter. And now I want to be able to press the same button, but if I press this, the same button, it actually flashes the headlights. All right. So for that to happen, we need to go into drink button. A drink button. I'd rather have a button that releases a bit of psilocybin. That'll be cool. Wouldn't that be nice? While you're racing at 200, 300 kilometers per hour. Okay. Okay, so we've got this So flashing, headlight flash, not head flash. What are we going to do for flash? Let's just say Shift F, flashing. Okay, so Shift F is flash. We'll save it. And then we come back to desktop. Okay, so now what we do is we go to this, we create a new, I might just duplicate this, the pit limiter one. We'll call this flash lights. Okay, so when I say, if I can, I don't want to, doesn't matter. Okay, so if I press, let's refresh this. If I press these two buttons, this button and that button, then, so see how it says joystick 1, button 15, plus joystick 1, button 13. Then I want it to send a key press, which is, I'll just clear this, Shift F, which will flash, which will send a Shift F to iRacing, and let's test that. Did I just hit cancel? Ugh. The hell? Did that work? Oh, no, I hit apply, so it doesn't matter. Good. Driving data. Okay, so let's do this. Let's jump in. All right, so let's start the car. All right, and we've got the pit limiter right now. That's pit limiter's on and off. Oh my God! Now we're talking. Smoking the wheels, and then if I press this and this, I can't even tell if it's flashing. Like, you know what? There is one way to know it's actually sending that command. I can actually. I can also press Shift F. But I can't see the lights flashing, so how can I? Maybe this way. Do I have to be out of the pits for the flash? I am out of the pits. Okay, I think I might have to join in nighttime. It's obviously date, you know. How the hell can you see anything? You'd think that you could see it. Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here and come back in a night setup. So I'll need to change the time back. Scene CM. Time. Which is time? Oh, here we go. Afternoon. We'll go night. Go. It's a shame that iRacing doesn't let you hit the lights. So that's something. Yeah, Eric, when are you expecting your delivery? The other problem that I would have run into is sometimes VoiceAttack, the voice automation software, sometimes that can crash, and it completely just crashes, and that's it. It's not running. So, and when it's not running, I'm giving it voice commands, and obviously nothing's happening. So I found a way to work around that. There's another software called Auto Hotkey. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Auto Hotkey is another automation software. It's actually a part like a scripting language. There's no voice stuff in there. It's all scripting. Auto hotkey? Yeah. Exactly. Well, I don't even have to check. So all I have to do is hit this button right there. Yeah, I just hit this button on my thingy and it runs it as an admin, which is what it's supposed to do. But if it's already running and if I hit the button, then it doesn't run it again. I just pressed it and it hasn't run. So let me just make sure it is going to run. Oh wait, is it running? Reload this script. It did run before, who knows? Obviously, when you do want it to work. Alright, we're in here. Let's start. Jump into the sim. Alright. Start the car. Hey Kendo, how you doing, man? Alright, so there's pit limiter. So that's working, and okay, hang on, something's not working right. The pit, let's go back to iRacing. Pit limiter. Oh, there it is. It is working. You got iRacing moved to the M2. Oh, okay. Have you noticed a significant difference in load ups? Okay, there is something else I need to change, which is I have a button here that mutes this mic, and that's so I can mute the mic while I give voice commands. Like, for example, so I can keep my hands on the wheel and give voice commands, and that's muted, and it, you know, yeah. So I need to remap that button. But in any case, I think the thing is working. Look, the modifier. But what I did notice is it didn't work when I was in... Yeah, it's going to be one of those things. Why is that? Is that because of the amount of buttons you have, or...? Yeah, interesting. For some reason, it's not activating it here. Let me just check. So in VoiceMeter, you can create different profiles, and each profile is specific to, in this case, I've made it one profile for iRacing, another profile for AC. I've also got another profile for OBS, and you can include profiles into another profile, so you don't have to duplicate a lot of commands, right? So this is a profile for Digital Race Engineer, which is it's sort of a, I don't know if you've heard of Digital Race Engineer, but it's a very specific VoiceAttack library of voice commands that tap in directly into iRacing via the API, and it kind of works like Crew Chief, but a little bit different. It does fuel calculations and that kind of stuff, which is really neat as I'm driving. So why isn't iRacing UI iRacing? Maybe do I have to change it? Change the order. See, I am including the iRacing profile, which is where I've been adding the new key voice button. What's it called? It's basically a joystick to keyboard. So that's good. Pit limiter. No, it's not. It's not doing that at all. Let me go and actually turn off. Go into voice meter and disable the mute. Maybe it's conflicting. I can't see it's why it could conflict. Okay, see if that'll work. Okay, cool. Check. So we'll go back to alright, so if I press that by itself, whoops, where'd it go? Okay, so pit limiter engaged. And now if I press the modifier and do that, no, it's still... That's weird. Joystick, limiter on. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's... When I'm in the other profile, it works, but when I'm in this profile, it's... Let's see if we can find out why. Is there a command that is flash car control? Maybe there is a way to do it from here. Oh, here we go. Maybe we can assign it in here. Could be a conflict. Oh, okay. It's a conflict. And this is taking... that's what's happening. This is conflicting with... Okay, you know what? I might be able to... So what I need to do is... I don't want to change this because every time Digital Race Engineer comes out with a new version of the library, it basically overwrites any changes I make to any changes I've made here. So I don't want to make any changes to this. What I need to do is go back to the so I've got the other iRacing profile where where any changes will be persistent because that's my own profile. And I'll just change the I'll just change this to flashlights. No. I'll just maybe put like an underscore or something. That might help. Okay. Let's just check it if it does work. Okay, it works here. Let's go into that profile again. So it was a name conflict. That's cool. At least that's a very easy solution. There it is. All right. So we've got this button turns on and off the pit limiter, and this flashes it with that modifier. Fantastic. Well, now it's all about figuring out driving data. So this button here I use for comms to chat with the people, other racers in the server. This is a boost. It's labeled boost, but I don't think I've ever used this. And then this button here will teleport to pits or join, enter the track. This is the limiter. Oh, boost button. Is it just a button? That is a button, isn't it? Traction control and turbo. Turbo. Well, speaking of ABS and traction control, there's a rotary encoder here with a push button there and that's assigned to traction control increase and decrease. There's another rotary encoder here which is for ABS, increase and decrease, which is also a push button, so enabling and disabling TC and ABS. What I could do is, let me think here, if I could actually make it so that brake balance, yeah. Well, I've got another thing here on the side. That's the one of the reasons why I wanted to make this little button box, because I've got this little dial here. But I was thinking maybe I could press the modifier and make this guy, which is the ABS, increase and decrease. Use the modifier to change the brake bias. So if I press that and then move this up and down. So in order for that to work, I'd have to unmap. But then the other thing as well, now I'm thinking is, am I sending too many key presses? You change the ABS one to the modifier. So that means the default action is brake bias. Yeah, you know what? Because the brake bias is something I'd be using a lot more often than the ABS. Cool. I also do like the idea of having this dial here separate. Kind of, it has a, but then no, it's about removing the hands, taking the hands off the wheel. I have to take the hands off the wheel anyway to use this, don't I? Kind of. I'm driving, modify, no, there's no need to modify. Alright, let's do it, let's test it out. Let me actually bring up something. Digital race engineer, what's the... I'm trying to think. Digital race engineer. There it is. Digital race engineer. So this is a little app. This is the little app that comes with digital race engineer. And if I go to keybinds, I can see all the keybinds, and if we go to ABS up and down, ABS brake balance up and down. Okay, so what we want is Alt O and Alt P for Alt O for down, brake bias down, and brake bias up is Alt P. So that's what I'll do for come in here and brake bias. Okay, so brake bias up is Alt O, brake bias to increase is Alt O. Okay, so we say done. Use up and down buttons or encoder. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. And then the decrease value, or the back for brake bias, will be Alt P, was it? No. To decrease. Oh, I think I've got it the other way around, don't I? Crap. Now let's go back. So up is Alt P. And Alt O. And we'll done that. Okay, cool. And then while we're here, we'll set traction, brake, ABS. Oh, this car doesn't have ABS, does it? What? ABS. Here we go. Okay, to increase the value, so it's currently mapped to that rotary on the right, the bottom right. So to increase the value, we want to ABS up is Alt R. Alt R. Done. And to decrease the value is ABS down is Alt F. Cool. Done. Alright. And so now we go into this guy. Go over to the iRacing. And I'm just going to find up and down. We'll take this guy and duplicate it. ABS. So because I don't want to create a conflict again, I'm going to just basically say ABS up with an underscore. And that is going to happen. We'll clear this. So ABS up happens when I use the modifier and turn the rotary like that way. Cool. And it's going to send the clear this. It's going to send ABS up. What was it? ABS up was Alt R. So Alt R, cool. And then we'll duplicate that. This is down. I think I'm starting to find a way to optimize this actually, but I'll go through this, this iteration, and then we'll optimize it next time. So the Alt R is, the down ABS is going to be Alt F. There it is, Alt F, and then so it's ABS down, and the joystick buttons is going to be, let's clear it. That's going to be the modifier and that way. So, okay, let's test this. All right, so let's test it and have a look at the outputs. If I press the modifier and scroll, see ABS up, up. Yeah, it's interesting. It doesn't like to poll very quickly. It seems to want. It seems to want the movement with a bit of delay. So as soon as if I do it too quickly, it says command cancelled. Another command is. Oh, you know what? There's one way to fix that. There is another. Allow other commands to. There's a tick box here. That will allow other commands to execute while this is running. So that will hopefully stop that. Let's try. So modifier. There you go. That's excellent. All right, we need to do that with ABS down. Yep, there it is. So let's get rid of that. Enable allow other commands. And cool. Now that's done. Well, let's actually duplicate both of these. Can I duplicate both? No, I can only do one at a time. So let's duplicate this guy, the down, and change that to what do we call it? Brake bias. B brake bias. I'm just going to type the whole thing. Brake bias down. And this is without the modifier. So let's just reset it. Without the modifier, down on the encoder, and we'll change the key send. We'll send it. What are we sending? The down is Alt O. Okay, Alt O is done, and it's allowing other commands, so that'll. Then we duplicate this guy. This is brake bias up. And without the modifier, brake bias up. Cool. And key we're sending is brake bias up is Alt P. Alt P it is. Apply that. Let's jump into iRacing profile. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna. This is brake bias increasing. There you go. Increasing brake bias. Decreasing brake bias. Now I'm gonna use the modifier and increase ABS. Brake and decrease ABS. Okay. Well, technically that all looks right. What we need to do is check it. It actually is engaging the right, what do you call it, in-game. Alright, let's check it out. Done this. Driving data. Okay, let's start the car. And let me just Alt-K. Alt-K. Oh, did I enable it? It is, yeah. Let me just move this guy out of the way. Can I? Alt-K. Okay, we'll just move it out of the way for now. And Alt-K. Alright, so brake bias is without the modifier. There it is. There's the not brake, yeah, the brake balance going rear to front. Nice. And now with the modifier, it would be ABS. Oh, this car doesn't have ABS. That needs to be tested. Well, for all intents and purposes, I think. No, I need to test that. I need to test it, because last thing is you bloody jump into a race. For some reason I happen to need to do the thing and scene CM. Let's pick a car that is... Get this guy off. And Ferrari GT3. Go. Alright. And then what else? That's pretty much, those are pretty much the most. There are other buttons like the map and the mix, like the throttle what's it called? The throttle map and the fuel mix. There are two different rotaries for that. Currently I've mapped them to these buttons on the right here. But the plan is to use the... I've ordered like 5 more rotary encoders. Maybe add 2 more onto this thing and use them that way. I don't know. I don't want to use too many buttons because it's just too many things to remember. And I'll probably never use it. I've never used map and mix before, so... Is it even worth it? And then also, if you're wondering, I could use this button here to modify the operation of this traction control, which could be maybe the fuel or something. Who knows? I don't know yet. Okay. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. Yeah, I just realized something. This car has a different... Yeah, see the brake bias? Yeah. I need to remap that. So brake bias was BB up, Alt P. To increase the value is Alt P. To decrease brake bias down is Alt O. Wait, Alt P, and then done. Then Alt O is for decrease. And ABS was Alt P, Alt R. Alt F for ABS down is done. Alright, and what was the other thing? This guy. Flashing headlights. Just want to make sure flashing headlights isn't mapped here. I like it actually. This has got a lot of... It's got a lot of default keyboard mappings, which I might use. Okay, anyway, so speed limiter was... What was speed limiter? See now, damn it. We need to bring up iRacing. And just bring up speed limit, speed limiter. So that's sending Shift P. So Shift P. And what's the other thing? The flash headlights was Shift F. Cool. So all I've done so far is I've actually mapped 1, 2, 3, 4 things controlled by 3 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 buttons using 1 modifier. Okay, so let's check the pit limiter. Pit limiter works. Actually, iRacing profile. iRacing profile. Man, I feel like I'm getting... I wonder if I'm breathing too much bloody soldering fumes. Don't know if I'm getting a headache from that or not having drunk enough water today. Also, I'm weaning off caffeine. So lots of things, lots of fun things. Alright, so pit limiter is working. The modifier and flashing headlights, that's working great. And brake balance. Yep, that works. What is the number though? Oh yeah, there, I can see it. There's brake bias. That's decreasing the brake bias. And the ABS. There it is. Oh no, that's... Is that ABS map? Yeah, that's ABS. Okay, it's hard to see in the bloody... Yo, how you doing, Francisco? It's not going down. Whoops. What the hell? Text, it was typing. That's why. Alright, cool. It's working. I'm saying something that's actually enabling the chat. Alright. It's working. Let's actually jump into a practice session. Let's actually do a lap. One more track that I did. How did you go with that race, man? Game volume medium. Driving data. I'm just gonna do a lap just to test this out. One more thing I need to do is enable that guy, enable this guy, put these things on. We need to move Alt K. Alt K. Why no? Alt K. Yeah, something like that. Alt K. Cool. So we're coming up to a pretty fast I'm not used to taking my hands off to turn these knobs. I'm so used to, yeah, I'm so used to turning it the other way clockwise to send the brake bias to the rear. No, what am I saying? I haven't been doing... I've been using the buttons. Nice. Alright. Let's do a little practice, warm up somewhere, or practice, maybe do a race, we'll see. I feel like a headache coming on, so who knows if I'll have the attention, concentration to do a race. Excelente. I was also toying with another little tweak, which was if I pressed a modifier, it would read me. It would tell me what the button I'm about to press is by actually hitting the modifier and pressing the button on the button box without actually actuating or sending that key to the sim. So it's kind of like to make sure that I'm pressing the right button before I actually press it. So it actually tells me what it is. Let's see. Where's Suzuka? I'm not going to do the race. When is the race? It's at 10 o'clock, which is in 15 minutes. Well, we'll go do a practice and see how we feel. We want this guy. Join. I like the look of those buttons. The starter switch, momentary push button, stainless steel. So I'm looking at some kind of enclosure as well now. You know what? While we're here, I need to change something. This guy. Crop this a little bit. Okay. I might have to edit something else now. The live timing app. Which is the racing overlay stuff. I want to make that a bit... the input trace a bit longer, a bit wider. So, inputs... top right. Here we go. What setup do I have? Okay, let's actually quickly get... I don't have a setup. It's just a default. What is this? Wait, what? VRS Sprint Series. Oh, this is the GT3, okay. Yeah, what the hell? Let's just skip the setup. $158. Cool. Let's do this thing. Let's do some practice laps. Race. Alright, so that's what I want to actually fix, the length of that input trace. Need to make it a bit longer. And you need to know a bit of CSS to do that, which is a bit of a thing, but it is what it is. I think it's 60. Oh wow. That seems like it's right on. I might actually reduce it a tiny bit. By about that much. And then move it right. You know what? We'll leave it for now. This is just fiddling around too much. Okay. The next race is in 11 minutes. I don't know how I feel. Oh shit. What? Wedged myself into this. Let's try that again. Whew. Shortcut to the cheesecake shop. That's what happens when you let it go hardcore. Before warming up the tires. This is hard. One of the hardest tracks. Interesting. I actually like this track. This is one of my favorite tracks. I feel like I can actually drive it well. How you doing, Bryce? How did your stream go? Interesting. Well, I've been thinking about learning a track that is oh, you could always put your CPU outside. Well, if it's still cool outside. Whoa, go. Yeah, I've been thinking about what is a good track to learn well that has that if you learn this one track has element, like what is a good track that if you learnt this one track will help you master other tracks, basically. BIOS updates. Ah, squeezing the last juice out of it, eh? Circuit of the Americas, Alton Park, Fuji. Circuit of the Americas. Try to get one every. What? Circuit of the Americas. That could be doable. Yeah, if you feel like doing some driving, Bryce, we could do it at doing some AC. Ice driving. Ice racing. The Aussie GP is held in Melbourne, yeah, in a little town or a suburb called Albert Park. It has your neighbour's racetrack. I was watching this YouTube channel called Mags TV. He's an Aussie guy, and he flew from wow man, the car just wants to flying. Where is he? This corner gets me, man. I got quads and raced up until the sun came up. Did you say wedding? Jeez. Nice. Got on the throttle tiny bit too early. You should try. You should fly. You should fly at Cairo, Egypt, near the pyramids. That's a huge CPU bloody performance diver. Why? Oh man, that felt sick. The rear was just... Isn't this a GT3? What the hell? Where's the traction control? Yeah! Whoa! Nice. 360. Man, that freaking yanked the wheel. Lucky I didn't have my thumb in that. Yeah. Hey man, that stuff happened in many places. Africa, North Africa, India, maybe Thailand, I want to say. Didn't the English recently return something to Greece? I actually, this has got to be one of my favorite tracks. Just love that section there. Just touching that grass, that little green Astro. Play elevator music. It's like... Class B in Forza cars. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Because I think it's time for some AC, just some cruising, because I feel like the objective of this video was to map, do the modifiers. If you rewind on YouTube, then you'll see this, a staggered one long-winded process of getting joystick button modifiers to get more than one. YouTube. Yeah, with YouTube you can rewind, hit the rewind button. Yeah, VHS. AC profile. So we don't need all this stuff. Focus CM. What is that? Oh, that's Snapchat. That's the speech chat. Let's hit some servers, hey? Oh man, I really wish that other server was up here. There was a server that had some looked like street cars racing. Was actually a lot of fun. No, they're all gone. Whoa, content manager not responding. Okay. There's a track day in Imola. It just crashed for me. Oh, it almost crashed. Yeah, I was looking at it, it just froze. It must have gone to poll something on the server somewhere. Oh, really? Imola, where is it? The older cars. Imola, AC Imola Track Day, is that the one? Hey, what? Why am I seeing something Oh yeah, it's got your name. Nah, it just says AC, not vintage AC. It's got it, although they're not all vintage cars. If you feel free to join this, man. It's called AC Imola Track Day. Just search for Imola Track Day. I'm joining in the Ferrari. Okay, so for this guy, we need to do this one. Okay. No sweat, man, no sweat. It's ASRL. ASRL Track Day. ASRL. Let's move you to the left by 1, 2, no. Anyway. That much. Ah, okay, there you go. Cool. American Sim Racing League. Let's do it. That looks good. Wait. It doesn't look. Yeah, it needs Let's move up a bit. So we'll crop the top. And extend at the bottom, crop the top a bit more. Cool. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. What are your what's your thoughts on the pedal cam? I don't know if it's worth. I've got another camera. Like, is it worth having a pedal cam? I don't know. Do people care? Maybe if I was drifting, but I don't, you know, drifting is not something I do a lot. Yeah, exactly. That's right. I originally did have it, and I thought, what's the point? There is absolutely no point, to me at least. To me, what's interesting is when people actually work the buttons here. Like in F1, I was watching this F1 2019, the esports. Man, those guys, they really do make a lot of adjustments. Is Bryce in here? You don't have the reflexes? You know, one thing I've noticed playing basketball, not basketball, but just throwing hoops. We've got one of those massive kids trampolines with the, you know, with the walls, and on one of the ends has this basketball hoop. And the other day, the kids were inside jumping around, trying to play basketball. And when they got the ball out, or not, you know, throwing hoops, and when the ball came out, I'd grab the ball and shoot from the outside of the trampoline, like, you know, from outside of the standing on the ground, and I got the thing in probably, anyway, more times than probably 80%, more than 80% of the time I got it in. And I'm thinking, I wonder if sim racing's actually improved my aim. Wow. Bryce is in the house. Oh, too far. This car sounds pretty crazy. high pitch. Maybe reflexes? Like I've seen crap, mental blank. Aussie GP racer, what's his name again? Ricardo. I've seen Daniel Ricciardo, for example, shoot from, like, do some incredible, and also darts, basketball and darts, or something, I think it was darts or something similar to that. Like, he just had amazing aim. And I think Verstappen or someone else had similar, something very remarkable. Pretty good at ball. Nice. Hot entry. God, I'm so I actually made up more space yesterday on my drive, pondering whether or not I should get Flight Sim. Like, just jump the gun and get it. Like, I originally told myself I'm not gonna get Flight Sim until VR support's out. I'm in no hurry. I'm actually really enjoying watching other people stream or do the stuff on YouTube. Yeah, right. So and I'd much rather, because it's a huge hassle to move. It's a bit of a hassle to move this rig just to sit down at the desk. So maybe, yeah, I'll just wait for VR to come out. This is every day. Oh, you know what? I might download it today. Nah, maybe I won't. Or maybe I will. Ah, too fast. Rice is keeping a nice healthy gap. Yeah, see, I am definitely not into flying heavy aircraft, commercial. To me, that just seems like a job, you know? Bloody truck driver. It seems like a glorified bus or a truck driver to me. I really love general aviation. The small, light, the very light aircraft, flying visual. Yeah, I love flying Cessnas, the just visual flight, VFR, or even, I don't know, like if there was something similar to the Red Bull. Like one thing fun that'll be really fun with Flight Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim is flying with as in a group like this. Like instead of driving around, actually flying around with other people. Yeah, I'll probably make only. I think there's a Baron, isn't there? I've flown a tiger moth. Oh well, when I say yeah, I've actually flown a tiger moth here when I used to live close to the airport. Whoa. It's a biplane. Acrobatic. A little. It's not an acrobatic. It has some acrobatic capabilities. Nice. I'm starting to feel the limits of the car now. Oh, that AstroTurf is so slippery. Oh, too much speed. Carried way too much speed. Oh, another Zonda. Mazda. Bryce trying to navigate around this, what is that, a BMW? Oh, Bryce has taken second spot. Sounds so good. staying off the AstroTurf really helps on exit. Whoa! Look at the bloody acceleration power. There's the F40. I think this has got better corner speed. Oh, okay. Better brakes. Ah. See this acceleration now. Look at him go. That beam was like, whoa! Lapped him. Yep. I tried to brake where he braked. Got to catch him mid-quarter. Yeah, I can get the power up sooner than he can. Maybe this is a lighter car as well. Oh, cooked it. See if we can catch up to anyone else. Oh, there's someone up ahead. Oh, shit. Yeah, sure is, man. Shall we try something else, Bryce? Am I shouting? I'm shouting. Let's try something else. Yeah, it's really it feels like a lighter car, much lighter car than. Why don't you pick one, man? C and CM. C and CM. Face. If you want a Discord, let me know. If you think it's easier to chat, voice chat, then I've already got Discord open anyway. The BMW Cup car. I think we are choosing. I don't know, man. Okay, have we done Spa? We've just done Imola. R1. You want to do maybe a lap around here. ACTR. I wish this had the. Actually, you know what? Let me look for something. LAC. No, damn, what? Something's not right. I'm looking for this LA Canyon server that had yeah 19 I don't have the cars, I think, for that. No, I'm talking about the Porsche 918. I could download them. What the hell? No. Cancel. What the hell just happened there? LA Canyons. LA. Okay, here we go. LA. There is one that has a Porsche 918. It's a handful to drive though. Can't see any more LA Canyon. Oh, there's one there. 919. Oh, found it. Okay, shall we do this one? The AC Addict. AC Addict server number 2. Yeah. Okay. Supercars tend to be tricky. This is more than a this is a freaking hypercar. Basically in the same league as the P1 and LA LaFerrari. Some interesting announcements will be made in September, right? All the new hardware. Oh, sorry, 918. Did I pick the right car? Yeah, I have. Sorry, 918. 919? 918. It's this guy. Oh, I need to jump in the actual car first. There, man. Check this thing. Yeah, that's the thing, right? This car does kick out. I tried before when I had the G25, I tried to catch it. It's just too... I couldn't feel it. Uh-oh. Oh. Do you know where you are? I could come to you. Oh, I think I see you. I think I see you on the dot, on the menu, on the map. Yep, you sure are. The only thing about this car is once the battery's used up, you can't regenerate, I think. Okay, here we are. Whoa! Nice. That's a beast of a car. Isn't that one of those cars that will only... You don't actually get to park it in your own garage? You have to... If you own that car, you have to basically... Ferrari will take that, send it to the track. It's literally a track car. Yeah. Yeah, this thing really, the rear just comes out. And you have to give it a bit of gas so that the rear is planted again. Yeah, see what I mean? I tried to do it. I tried to give it a bit of gas too. Oh no! He's okay. So you have to give a bit of throttle, or... sort of balance, keep it balanced. Whatever's the opposite of trail braking. You mean the rate at which you back off the throttle? So you have to be gradual. This thing revs at 9,000? What? Oh shit. Whoa. Jeez, okay. Has more life after 7k. Another smoky day. What the hell is this store? This is a whole other server that has a smoky weather. Oh, you know what? I didn't change the game, did I? In Twitch. God, remember the start of this year we had the fires and melt in my city, my state. Oh. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, but the thing is, the smoke went all the way around the world, didn't it? It went over Brazil or some part of South America. Oh, really? First of all, I didn't know there was smoke, there was fires in Siberia. That's bad. How bad is it? Oh, the rear is trying to hold on. This is where I'll take off. Fahrenheit. I'm dead. Jesus, Arctic Circle at 35 degrees Celsius. That doesn't seem natural. Music next. Wow. That's crazy. Hang on 1 sec. I just want to quickly do a bit of housekeeping, which is change the iRacing to AC. Assetto Corsa. Okay, good. Yeah, you know, the title. The title's bugging me now. Randomness. That'll do for now. Clear mouse. Launch control. This is just so... It's crazy. Just wants to go crazy. Hit the brakes, no rear. Oh yeah. I think it's fitting though, we are in America doing canyon cruise. Can you imagine that Bryce is, yeah, he's one of the owners. And this is one massive track day. Uh-oh. What? Hey, I just got kicked out. What the hell? What? Did you get kicked? What happened to you? Alright, cool, man. Oh, you're still in, okay. That's bizarre. I don't know what made that happen. Yeah. My PC just crashed? What? What? Our PCs are... It's like our PCs are in sync. Strange. Alright, no worries, man. Thanks for the laps, Bryce. I'll do one more lap somewhere and then call it a night myself. Maybe just good old this place. Oh. Popular server. Oh man, PC's on its last legs. Oh. Okay. Try not to push it too much. Okay. Okay, this one will do. Yeah, let's do that. No, is that it? Yeah. Scene CM. All right, he's got a plan. Oh. Yeah, but just leave your hard drive there. Leave your hard drive in your PC. Yeah, I'll just do one lap or two of this place. 2 laps. It's never going to be 1 lap. Or you could actually start streaming from their house. Enable the stream remotely. Game volume medium. Game volume medium. Pepe of Rivia. Oh. What the hell? Laps in your backyard. How's it going? Have you done much more work to it? Oh, thanks, man. Driving data. Driving data. Thanks, dude. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So what's the distance of your track? Man, that's what it is. I reckon my soul is, but it's only LA Canyons. This car's so good, man. Once things start getting nice and sticky. Oh, well, it's a start. It's a start, that's for sure. I see headlights. – 40-second laps. Oh, sweet, man. Sounds like a lot of fun. We could make it like an X track. Figure 8, I mean. So weird driving this after driving the other cars. Just so much more control. know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change the SIM hub profile. Not the SIM hub, the wheel profile. Not sure if it makes a difference, but it feels okay. Trust the car. Saws? Wait, did you say you're cutting down trees with saws? Like manual saws? Okay, chainsaws. For a second there. I think mosquito season has started for us. I saw some gnarly looking mosquitoes earlier. They look like little daddy long legs. Fair enough. Oh, that corner feels so nice, that camber. Bumpy. This guy still, I get hit. He's fuming about someone hitting him, breaking his laps. All that hard work. Oh, just pretend you're watching one of my streams, man. It might make you feel a little bit better. Some consolation. Someone's chasing me. tried to not lift. I won't lift here. I did lift a little bit, tiny little bit. Holy shit, it's closer. Oh no! Pushed it. Scott Davidson. Yeah, you think I actually don't brake enough? There's also the fact that my brake is set to 90 kilograms. So even if I wanted to brake, I have to push damn hard. Because otherwise I lock the brakes in iRacing. So this way it's sort of set 90 k's is perfect, so I can push as hard under without freaking out. I could freak out and push the brakes and it won't lock. Whoa. But I'll need to test it out, see how it feels. Because you know what it's like in a real car, the hydraulic, there's a bite point, and then there's the pressure, and then there's a point where you can keep pushing until that's... Yeah, iRacing doesn't do brake gamma, unfortunately. I know, shake my head. What? Yeah, there is something like that, but that's brakes. Yeah, you're supposed to you're supposed to enable linear brakes if you have oh, thanks, man. Yeah, you're supposed to. I thought you're supposed to, according to the notes, the tooltip, I thought you're supposed to enable linear brakes if you have what's it called, the weight, not the pot, the other thing. Load cell. Dan knows. Yo. Wow. How you doing, Dan? Interesting. Do you know if you can do gamma, brake gamma in iRacing? Oh crap. Oh yes, I know why. Thanks for letting me know, Dan. Let's do one more lap. Whoa. Yeah, okay, YouTube will work now. YouTube will work again. Oh, it's the lift, is it? Jesus. Okay. Let's try that again. So that means it would lock up sooner. Well, if it's exponential, then more pressure, or not pressure, more input is applied towards the end, which would mean it would lock up for me anyway. I see what you mean. Interesting, okay. Ah, crap. Whoa. Oh, comfort lift. Tried to do it full, but I don't know. Had to lift off. I'll go full throttle here. Yo! What? Yeah, see? That's what we're talking about. Do you have... You might have to... The pressure transducer, what's it called? The pressure sensor? That's what I want to do. Hey Dan, how was your race yesterday? Whoa! Oh, damn. Is it seems like a lot of people cause accidents on that in that league. They're still going, Bryce. Oh, you binned it. Okay. Unforced error? Yeah, Bryce, those guys are still going. Well, I think they're spending more time in ACC now for some of their stuff. They actually invited me to join, but it's ACC, and I was like, yeah. Double chatting with a teammate. Crap. Understeer into the fence, no. What's my other earpiece? Where is it? You don't want to get hit by a single player. Oh crap, where is it? The tires apparently takes a couple of laps to get warmed up. But is it the balance? How does it feel on the balance? No worries, Bryce. I'm going to sign off as well after this lap. Thanks, Bryce. Enjoy the day. What? Something... Did I miss? Did someone raid? McFly! Ah. How you doing? I didn't raid? How did this happen? Hello, McFly. Thanks for all the follows, all the people. How you doing, guys? It's so weird. I didn't get a notification that there was a raid. No, a mini raid. Okay, I like it. Oh, well, that's good. Good timing, because roll credits. How's that? We'll send a raid back. We'll actually send a raid to you. How's that for a switcheroo? The old switcheroo. No, these are real. You see, again, you're not. Look at this. You're not in my list. You're not in my raid channel list. See, I'll show you exactly what I'm seeing. Look at this. I'm trying to raid you. Okay, raid channel. You're not here. What gives? I don't know. Don't end. Wait. Are you still streaming, McFly? XMCFL. Hang on. What is going on? Oh. What? Highness McFly? Huh. Let me just... McFly is offline. Wait. I've got the wrong... I've got a copy. McFly. Why aren't you coming up in the even... Who said not to? McFly, okay. Yeah, he's live. We're gonna have this weird conversation now. Okay, so McFly is getting ready to qualify, it looks like. Nice. Yeah, I'll send a raid his way, because I was gonna end the stream anyway. And he's still not showing up in my list. What the hell? Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. What day's today? Thursday. Tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna wire up some more of these LEDs. No worries, Chris. I'm gonna wire up some more of these LEDs. I'm going through an LED phase. Yeah. Well, no, this is the same LED. I bought a 5-meter cable, a 5-meter strip. See you later, Dr. Bellix. Have fun with your track designing, IRL track, racetrack tycoon over here. So yeah, I bought a 5-meter strip of this individually addressable LED panels, of which I have a lot of things. Exactly right. Gotta get them, suck them in with the brightness. Ah, Sunday. Okay. Hey, what happened? Okay, Hugo. All right, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, do some actual iRacing, and yeah, thanks for all the follows, and we'll see you all in McFly's channel, if not tomorrow. Keep your nose clean. 3, 2, 1. Stop streaming.